The very fabric of existence was tearing, not in a metaphorical sense, but literally, audibly, a cosmic scream echoing through the void. Stars winked out, galaxies crumbled into dust, and the vibrant tapestry of the multiverse unraveled thread by agonizing thread. For those trapped in the final moments of Earth 1610, the ultimate universe, it was the end of everything they knew, everything they were. Imagine standing on a precipice, watching your entire world dissolve around you, yet gripping onto a sliver of desperate hope. That was the reality for Miles Morales, a young Spider-Man still finding his footing, still burdened by the legacy of his predecessor, Peter Parker. He had faced countless threats, but none compared to this, the silent, inevitable march of annihilation known as the incursions. These were the death throes of realities, colliding and destroying each other until only two remained. And when those final two Earths, Earth 616, the main Marvel continuity, and Miles' own Earth 1610, began their cataclysmic convergence, there was no escaping the finality. Heroes from both worlds, desperate and weary, made their last stand, but even their combined might couldn't stop the inevitable. Yet, in that ultimate moment of despair, a beacon of improbable genius emerged. Reed Richards of Earth 616, anticipating the end, had constructed a last-ditch effort, a life raft designed to preserve a handful of individuals, a tiny spark of life, from the utter destruction of everything. Miles Morales, through a twist of fate and a heroic act of pure selflessness, found himself among those chosen few. He was a survivor, yes, but he was also a ghost, a remnant of a reality that was no more. The only other person within that cramped, desperate vessel who truly understood the weight of that loss was Earth 616's own Peter Parker, another Spider-Man, another survivor. For a time, there was nothing, just the crushing silence of the void, punctuated by the quiet hum of the life raft systems. Then, slowly, painfully, something else emerged from the primordial soup of obliterated realities. Not a rebirth, not yet, but a patchwork realm called Battleworld, forged by the tyrannical will of Dr. Doom, who had somehow harnessed the power of the Beyonders and the Molecule Man. This was a land cobbled together from fragments of dead worlds, a harsh, unforgiving domain where Doom reigned supreme and history was his decree. Miles, along with the other life raft survivors, found themselves thrust into this strange new existence. He was no longer just the Spider-Man of Earth 1610. He was simply Spider-Man, a disoriented stranger in a familiar yet alien world. He walked the streets of this fractured reality, a young man out of time and place, grappling not just with the dangers of Battleworld, but with the profound loneliness of being one of the last vestiges of his entire universe. Yet, even in this bleak landscape, Miles' inherent goodness shone through. He wasn't focused on grand power struggles or reclaiming lost glory. His concerns were simpler, more human, helping those in need, standing up against injustice, and finding some semblance of purpose. It was this quiet integrity, this unwavering commitment to doing the right thing that would prove to be his greatest strength. And then came the moment that, in retrospect, would redefine his very existence. While exploring Doom's fortress, a simple act of kindness led him to a most unexpected encounter: Owen Reese, the Molecule Man. Reese was the true source of Doom's power, a being of immense, reality-shaping abilities, but also deeply troubled and surprisingly receptive to a small, thoughtful gesture. Miles, with genuine compassion, offered Reese a simple cheeseburger. It was a small act, almost mundane in the face of multiversal annihilation, yet it carried immense weight. This moment, this offering of comfort and basic humanity to a powerful yet lonely entity, fostered a connection. When the time came for reality to be restored, when Dr. Doom was finally defeated and the power of the Molecule Man was unleashed to recreate the multiverse, it was Miles Morales' simple, genuine gesture that resonated. The multiverse was reborn, not as a carbon copy of what once was, but with subtle, profound differences. And one of the most significant changes was the fate of Miles Morales. Because of his unique position as a survivor of the life raft, and more importantly, because of the Molecule Man's quiet appreciation for that hamburger, Miles was not merely dropped into an existing Earth 616. Instead, his reality, or at least elements of it, was integrated. Miles Morales, his family, his friends, his history, they were all subtly woven into the fabric of the newly reformed Earth 616. He became a native, not an anomaly. His memories, his past, his very being from Earth 1610 were now part of the history of Earth 616. He wasn't just visiting, he was there to stay. This wasn't merely a transfer, it was a miraculous integration, a re-anchoring of his entire existence within the main Marvel continuity. He effectively bridged the gap between two universes, carrying the echoes of one into the vibrant reality of another. This profound event ensured Miles's continued relevance and opened up entirely new narrative possibilities. He wasn't just a new Spider-Man, he was the Spider-Man who had literally survived the end of his world and helped usher in a new one. He now operates alongside the heroes of Earth 616, a hero with a unique perspective, a living testament to resilience, and a subtle reminder of the vast, complex history of the multiverse. He is, in a very real sense, the multiverse's new anchor. Miles Morales' path from Earth 1610 to Earth 616 is more than just a superhero origin story. It's a profound tale of survival, empathy, and the quiet power of a single compassionate act. It's a testament to how, even in the face of utter annihilation, a moment of human connection can reshape the very fabric of existence. His story reminds us that relevance isn't always about brute strength or grand gestures, but often about simply being there, genuinely, for those who need it most. What are your thoughts on Miles Morales' journey and his unique place in the Marvel Universe? Do you see him as a symbol of multiversal hope? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this thoughtful exploration, consider subscribing and joining our community for more journeys through the captivating worlds of storytelling. Until next time, keep exploring the infinite possibilities.